Alright, so welcome to this video. I am designing a house for Tank in this. Welcome back, Dynamite Pack. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. We're going to decorate for Tank today. I'm using my second user account on my Nintendo Switch to do these extra designs. And Tank was on the island, so I decided, you know what? Tank's pretty cool. Let's go see what kind of vacation home he wants. And he wants a tabletop game grounds. So we're going to do lots of fun gaming items and all sorts of fun things in his home. It was a lot of fun designing for him. I just kind of sat back, chilled, and recorded all of the designing for you guys to check out. And I'll just sort of be talking through it, giving you my process of what I decided to do with all of the items. So we found him a good spot. I tried to pick a spot that I thought would work well for his designs. So I looked through a couple different options and tried to pick one that would be a good spot to create a gaming oasis for Tank here. I thought about maybe going to the desert. So this is just me looking around, trying to find an area that I thought looked like a good place for him. And ultimately I decided to put him in this little kind of sunken area, and we'll create an outdoor gaming space as well as an indoor space. Alright, let's go. So here we are at his location. I love his little leaf on the back of his head. He's just so cute. Alright, so we started out with the outside here in a moment. And this was the first outdoor space that I got to design, because you see all the little tutorials telling you how you can do different things as you design outside. You can also change the look of the house as well, which I learned that might be something you want to do before you move the house, because if you move the house too close to cliffs or trees, you won't be able to make it bigger or expand it. So here I was just trying to find a cool looking ramp that I thought would fit the like a gaming vibe, and I think I decided to go with the blue plank. Kind of a little pop of color there. When I think of gaming things, I think of a lot of bright colors, like at a carnival or a fair. Or like you could go with a like black and red casino type vibe, but even in a casino, it's very colorful, lots of neon, bright colors, so that was kind of what I was going for as I was designing. And I think I ended up going with a lot of black and red tones, as well as some other pops of color to bring in that gaming atmosphere. So I just sort of kept looking through the house designs, trying to kind of decide what color scheme I wanted it to look like. Once I got the design there, I just kind of played around with ideas for what the front could look like, and I think I went with this green. I'm trying to remember if this is what I kept it as. So yeah, I ended up with this, which I really liked, that the white door kind of stands out against the darker colors of the house. And then we have that pop of green color on the roof. Gave it a nice gaming atmosphere feeling. At least I feel like it does. Different like pops of color there. So hope you guys enjoy that. And then here I'm just sort of looking through the items. There weren't a lot of like outdoor items to start with, so I'm just trying to figure out what I could possibly put out here that looks like it could belong outside. So I decided to do this color wheel, and then it had this really cool black and red one. So I decided to bring that out. And foosball table felt like a good outdoor gaming item. So I was just, trying to, and then I went to the housewares here because I wanted to find a few things that we could create, like kind of a outdoor seating area as well, where you could sit down and take a break from playing the games. So I chose this couch here, and I think I might even change it later. Now, on this account, I don't have all of the pathings unlocked yet, so my pathing options were a little bit limited, but so far it's worked out okay. I haven't been putting a ton of pathing down on most of my homes. I just wanted to do a little bit here to create a walkway to the door. So it worked out pretty good. And then I was going to create a couple like gaming areas using the pathing, where we kind of had like an outdoor space where you could play a game and enjoy the outside. So this was just me trying to kind of figure out where I wanted this pathing to go and to have like sort of a natural feel to it. So it did take a little bit of just sort of kind of trying out an idea. I kind of got an idea that I liked, and I was trying to visualize it, make it look kind of interesting and fun. I didn't want to just cover the entire grass with pathing. I wanted to create kind of little areas like a front patio where you could have a gaming space. So remember, this was my first time doing an outdoor design build, so it definitely, I think I've improved some things about how to lay out an outdoor space. So it does take a little bit of trial and error when you're designing things to see, number one, you want to kind of stay on theme, because I think that is kind of fun and challenging, as well as making it look like it belongs outside and create a nice space. I haven't actually used the fencing that much because it takes up some of the good spacing, but there's going to be a couple times, I'm sure, where a part of a fence might come in handy really well to make the area look really nice, but so far I haven't needed that much of the fencing. But I did try some out on some designs just to see what I thought. I think I ended up leaving that because I kind of liked the feeling it created. Like you had this main entrance. And then I decided it needed a couple trees in the yard to give it an outdoor feel. And apparently the season was during winter or Christmas, and so this one tree had lights. I was like, that actually kind of works out really well with a gaming theme because you got bright twinkling lights on the tree there, so that worked out really nicely. I was like, okay, well, that works. So then here I'm just trying to place my trees and kind of like hide some of the pathing a little bit and kind of break up the space a little with some natural elements. So I think it was looking pretty good. It looks slightly awkward, I could say, but it was my first attempt, and we can always go back and redesign as we gain more items and things that might work a little bit better. And I am going to try to unlock all of the pathing, the basic pathing at least, for that character, so that I'll be able to bring those things over to Happy Home Paradise over here and use them, because I was kind of limited with my pathing options there. So that's one thing I want to do moving forward, is to go unlock those. Decided to go with the kind of black and red theme here. So I wanted to create a sitting area. So we have one side of the yard has a few gaming options, and then we're going to be having a little seating area here. So, you know, you can have a moment to go sit out in the yard, enjoy a snack or something. And yeah, I feel like the yards look really nice if they have like some kind of cute little seating area where the villagers can sit outside their homes and relax and enjoy the space. So decided to add some food and drinks over here. If you go to like a casino or anywhere like an arcade, there's always something to eat and drink while you're entertaining yourself playing games. And I added a little bit of bushes to add a little bit of more color in there, and I put in some flowers as well. I chose the red pansy because it has that red and black look that kind of matches the color wheel design that I chose. And then I was trying to kind of create some symmetry here with my flowers and bushes and their placement. And I decided to kind of move the flowers around and mix it up a little bit there. I was going to try to make more symmetrical, but just because of the way I'd spaced it out, I decided to mix it up a little bit there, and the first idea didn't work out. So now I'm just looking if there's anything else that I could possibly put outside to help kind of fill up the space a little bit. So I decided to go with this, which I'm not even really sure what exactly it is. I'm going to have to look this up. It was new with this set, so I'm sure it has something to do with gaming, because it didn't arrive in my inventory until I agreed to make Tank's vacation home. So it must be part of his theme, I guess. But I'm not sure what purpose it has. So if anybody has information on that in the comments, you can leave that down below. And then I realized too, I was actually able to set stuff on that table back there. So that created another opportunity to put some of these smaller gaming items out into the yard. So I put the ring toss and a board game out on this table here. So kind of had a few extra gaming options here. And I think that was it that I did. So it can definitely, we can revisit in the future and redesign, because that is part of the game. And they say several times for you to go back and redesign. So we will visit these homes again. And I'll record the redesign, or we'll do it via live stream. But yeah, we can definitely come back here and, you know, fix any errors that we made in the process. Part of designing is just experimenting, I think, in the game. Just trying things out and trying to see what works the best and what fits the space that you have. And I've liked too, one thing I've noticed as I've been decorating, they don't limit you to like one selection. When you get a new villager to make the vacation home, you're given a few different new options that could possibly work with that theme. You can also then, if you find a color or something that you want to do that matches even better, like some of these just basic walls you could do as an accent wall along with something different. You know, you can kind of mix and match. So I like that even when you get a new set of things for that theme, that you're given a couple different options as far as you're decorating. Like, I've noticed some of them have like at least two sort of sets. Like, for example, on one of them I got the cool set of furniture. So there was like a cool bed, a cool sofa, but then there was another set that matched the theme as well. So I like that they kind of give you a couple options each time you select a new villager to design a vacation home for. So you're not really limited to just one thing that fits that theme. They give you several different options and then let you really be the designer and pick what you want to put in there. So here I just sort of started getting things out that I wanted to use in the space to create this gaming atmosphere for Tank. Had to have the pinball machine in there, you know? Every good home gaming arcade needs a pinball machine, right? I think I ended up going with the green and the black. I did check and see what available custom designs I had. Oh no, this is what I did. I had my arcade carpet available. So I thought, perfect, that's really cool bedding for him. I love how that bed turned out, really. I think it works well in the theme. It's cool enough, like, I would take it back to my island and design a bed like that, you know? I like that. I forgot that I did that. That turned out really well. So if when we redesign, I'm definitely going to keep that bed with that design. I like that a lot. But I think I have probably a better desk option now after designing some other homes. Because basically what I've done is I recorded all of the designing, and now I'm going back over some of it and adding in the voiceover. Just kind of talking you guys through what I did in my design process. So I've acquired more things now, so I definitely think we could go back and design it differently and add some more things in here. Also now, since making this video, I've unlocked the ability to resize the room, so we could do a lot more when we return to Tank's house in the future. I love that the snacks can be customized, so I turned it into basically Cheetos. It's basically a bag of Cheetos. I was like, okay, Tank looks like he's an eater and he's a gamer, so he's got to have snacks sitting around, so that was a perfect little accessory to add in. The little snacks, and I love that you can customize it. The only thing about these customizations is that, like, I go back to my island and I'm like, I want them all now. I want all the options. Give them to me. So I want to find some of these in their different colors, and just like getting to see all the different colors that some of the objects come in that I've never seen what colors. I knew a couple of them. I've seen some of the items in some different colors, but to see them all and have that ability has been really fun through this process. Alright, so I wanted some more surface areas so that I could put a couple of the smaller gaming items and maybe a few more snack type items and things. Because there's a lot of cute little items in the game, and I feel like they just always look better when they're sitting on some type of counter or table. They just look awkward on the floor. You know, some of those smaller items. Like, for example, the board game and the dice even. But I decided the dice was one I was okay with having on the floor. And even the Switch looks okay on the floor. But some things like you just wouldn't want to set a coffee mug on the floor. It just looks kind of awkward, you know? So there's some things like that I think look a lot better on some sort of surface. That's what I did with the dice. I decided to set it next to his chair like he's been playing a game and he's gonna have it there next to the chair. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this. If you've made it this far, you're not too much further to the end of the video. I believe there's about 10 to 15 more minutes left of designing, and I'll be back toward the end to kind of wrap up my thought process here and tell you guys my thoughts on the final design here. Alright, so here is the finished product. I like how it turned out. It took a little bit of, you know, trial and error, kind of moving items around to get things to fit properly. But in the end, I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below as we enjoy the little montage here. I put another snack bag on the floor, like he dropped it and left it behind. We got a little space where you can watch TV. There's 2 pinball machines now in different designs. Love the gaming bed. He can play board games and Switch on this low table. He's got a little game of backgammon and a cute little cushion to sit on. It really does look good. When you see the final product, I'm actually pretty happy. The only thing I think I would really work on, we'll definitely redesign, and we'll probably fix the outside a little bit better. But I do like how the inside turned out, so I'd probably keep kind of the same color schemes in the redesign, but maybe just update some of the items with items that maybe fit a little bit better, and make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But overall, I think for a first build, it turned out pretty good. And I just love that bed with the arcade carpeting design that I have. Turned out really good. So it's cute. Alright, now we get to take our photo of Tank. This is my first photo that I took. Alright. He's already playing a game. It really does look pretty good. And I've been testing out like all of my spacing to make sure objects are spaced properly. I don't know that it matters for the villagers, but I like to have the feeling of like your character can actually get in and access all of the areas. So it turned out pretty good. We got a pop of red color over there, and I think I did the like purplish haunted mansion type looking game for the other pinball machine. So, job well done on Tank's home there. He's got his tabletop game area. I don't remember exactly what he called it, but... And we got our money for our hard work. I like the addition of the welcome mat, too. Like, welcome to this gaming center. And we got our new Happy Home Network app added to our phone, so pretty good. All right, tabletop grounds. That was what it's called. Okay, so that was my first build in this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to being able to do many more designs on this account right here. If you really enjoy the DLC and like designing, I don't know, consider maybe making a second account for yourself. Try it out. So, but alright, thanks for watching.